I work up in this space. Welcome to it. One thing that people usually notice is the amount of stuff that's around. And it's not from sloth, it's from curiosity. I was making stuff from a really young age. Well, I was modifying instruments from age 16 on. I'd get something and I'd modify it. I mean, if I'm going to be really honest, it's probably an extension of that teen rebellion. It's like, enough of this stuff, let's hear some other things. And it turns out that making instruments feels like really slow performing to me, which I probably like the best, is performing. But I'm also involved in a number of art projects. I'm Jay Kramer. Welcome to my world. I make instruments from found objects and common objects. And I search for the sounds that are hidden in them and release them into the world. I see hints, and sometimes the hints take a while to become manifest. So for instance, that orange tube over there, the tube was from a radon removal project, and the strings are made from a tennis racket string. I had acquired these things separately without a vision, but thinking, I've got to be able to do something with these. And they kind of composted mentally for a couple of years. And then one day I thought, oh, I know what to do, so I put it together and it worked right then. Hardly ever does that happen. Usually they don't work, usually you have to develop it. But so sometimes it's like that. Metal bowl there with the spines on it. I was in a thrift store and those things were sitting next to each other. And I looked at them and I thought, I know what to do with that. So I took it home, drilled a hole, put a pickup on, and it worked. I love that sound. And this one's been all over. This one's been in Beijing. It's been all over Europe, all over North America, and it's been to India. That's how finding things really works for me. Just paying attention and stumbling on them. And it's not just plain luck, partly it's having paid attention to this stuff for a long time, so I notice stuff. Tuning's a little suspect, but that's not what we're here for. And I formalize the sounds I discover a little bit and make it slightly unpredictable, but slightly controllable, and perform with those. I played in D22 in Beijing, which was the hip club at the time. It's gone now. Played all over this continent. Cool Loft in Montreal. Played 12 cities in Europe. I've played in a place called the Electric Church in Berlin, the Cork Art Center in Ireland. And I do carry a little toolkit and glue. So I like that. I want people to experience it. You can get interesting results without any technique at all. There are a certain range of people who are into music that like this it's really non-traditional stuff. Avant-garde-ish, improvised, experimental stuff. Sometimes the academics think, that's not music. But that's some old school that I feel is irrelevant at this point. Conservative. Owing. Little kids and old people they're not trying to be cool. They love it. It's the truth of how I work is I like to look at and listen to found things. I love it. I mean, I love all of it.